Hello. Um, I always start with an. As you can probably tell, I completely fell off everything. It was going so well, and I was really improving in health and mood. Oh my God, my mood. There are other reasons why I'm down in the dump at the minute, but yeah, definitely eating a whole load of junk is not helping the state of my mind. Um, anyway, I was going to say I'm going to attempt not to ramble, but it's me, so the likelihood of that is pretty small. You all right? Oh, so what's happened? I don't know how long I've fallen off for. Fallen off. I don't know how long I've been eating crap for. And I can't even actually remember what happened. I know potentially Burns Night didn't help. I'd love to get to the stage where I'm eating raw food, like, raw and whole food, plant-based food for like, 90% of the time, but that I can eat old favourites like haggis, vegan haggis, not cows and pigs and all the rest of it, because I don't eat them and haven't for four. I was going to say 4 centuries, but 4 decades. Hello. Um, these guys have to eat meat, but I do not, and I haven't for over 40 years now. Um, but yeah, the Burns Night won't have helped. But anyway, just I don't know. Um, life has been difficult. Life is always difficult, actually. If you let it be, and it's one of the biggest excuses for eating rubbish. And it is an excuse, and it's stupid because rubbish does not help remotely in difficult times. It doesn't help at all, except briefly while you're chowing down, which actually the act of munching a whole load of crap in and of itself, it's like any kind of binging. It's like binge watching Netflix. It's like binging on alcohol. It's like binging on drugs. While you're in the process of it, you're kind of the part of your brain that is trapped in all of the shit that life brings. It's kind of occupied with the binge. It's distracted by the binge. And so it does take your mind off what's troubling you for a little while. And then, of course, there's the chemical response to the rubbish food. Like, it creates dopamine, possibly a bit of serotonin, possibly a bit of oxytocin. But again, all of that is incredibly brief. Like, it probably lasts less time than the act of eating, which is why, in my case, and in a lot of think a lot of binge eaters' cases, that you eat that pile of crap, you get to the point where you realise that you're full and you've had enough, and you stop eating. But then, like 15, 20 minutes, half an hour later, hello Skylar, you find yourself preoccupied with the idea of eating another pile of crap. What can I have next? What can I have next? And it is literally just a response to, it's basically your brain trying to calm you in the only way it knows how, or excuse me, in the, you know, in the easiest way, or the most travelled way, therefore the sort of the go-to pathway that your brain tends to take, or, you know, my brain tends to take. And I don't know, I need to find something else that does the same job, and then do it, and do it, and do it, and do it until it's as familiar and furrowed as the path to rubbish food. The problem being is that you know, my brain has trained itself to focus on the idea of the binge food, the you know, the object of its or the method, or the route to its, you know, this pattern that is in a lot of ways soothing, but in an awful lot of ways it's not remotely soothing, because, you know, it causes turmoil, and it causes feelings of failure, and feelings of what's the word, feelings of regret, and frustration and anger that you've gone and done the thing that you keep telling yourself you're going to stop doing. You know, my easiest alternative thing to do would be to go out and run, except that while I'm now that I've begun the pattern of binge eating again, I now have a whole load of physical symptoms that mean that I can't run, actually. I have pain in ankles, knees. I've got a hypermobile hip that's causing me trouble now. Not that I run on my hands, but, you know, my the wrist that I broke a couple of years back, it hurts. I've got neck ache, I've got a headache. You can hear that I'm bunged up. So I've got allergies. My eczema's breaking out. My tinnitus is blown up. Again, not going to stop me running, but obviously, you know, so I can't use running as the alternative thing to binging. Don't know. I'll find something. I was going to I've been building up to going back to raw food again for slowly for a couple of weeks. Well, probably ever since I fell off, whenever it was. Whenever it was that I fully fell off. You know, I let odds and sods back in, the odd, you know, thinking, well, I can do a little bit of this and I can have a little bit of that. And I can't remember what. As soon as I let bread in, though, that's it for me. It seems to be every single time. I think it is. Wheat in general is my major addiction. I think I really am addicted to the stuff, and I think my body does not like it, and that's when my joints start hurting. You're going to have to excuse my hair. I am a complete mess, so I'll tell you a bit about what I've got going on. It all involves other people, and it's I'm a bit cagey about talking about other people's situations, but basically I've got a neighbour coming round, so I've got to fuck off now. Bye.